Based on your experience, do you think you've earned the status of PTAB Whisperer, and what does it take? Let's start with Beth here.
Thank you. I think yes, but I think it's sort of a weird thing to say, because I think that, it's an ongoing process, right? I think that I've certainly demonstrated significant competency in PTAB matters, representing both patent owners and petitioners, and really have a lot of experience in sort of all phases of these types of matters, and including the appeals, which I think is also a very important part of these cases as well. But I think it's certainly an ongoing process. And I think, like everything in life, you don't just attain something and then you have it. You always have to work to maintain it and work to keep it. And so I think that I'm hopefully also constantly learning and growing and deepening my experience. I think also the field is certainly rapidly changing, and part of, I think, what being a PTAB Whisperer would be for someone who is involved in that, who's keeping abreast of all of the developments and growing with the growth and change of the field.
Absolutely. And Laura?
I think so. I mean, I've had experience both on the inside and the outside. I have to agree with Beth. Even in the 5 years since I left the board, practice has changed considerably. So you have to keep up, not just with the case law, but with USPTO notices. You have to attend lectures like this and go to PTAB Bar Association meetings, because there's a lot of different changes that are going on at all times. Sometimes you'll wake up with a little email in your from the USPTO saying, as of today, we're going to be doing this. So you have to keep abreast of that. And it's not just practicing before the PTAB, as Beth said, but you're also prepping your case for any appeal, which is almost certain, doing IPRs. So you're thinking about building your record on appeal. Maybe the board doesn't really want to take this call, but I have to have it because I need to build my record for appeal. But balancing that at the same time. So, and I think also part of being a PTAB Whisperer is also being a good member of the community, and also working alongside opposing counsel, so that anything that we can work out before we even bring it to the board. The first question they'll ask is, you have a question or you want to change something, is, well, did you talk to opposing counsel? If you say no, they're going to send you back and say, go talk to them first. So you really have to keep up with what's going on, but also think about what the judges are thinking about at the same time.
Thank you, Laura. And Grace?
Yeah, I mean, I would echo everything that Beth and Laura said. I mean, just staying, because PTAB practice changes so much and so quickly, it is really important to stay on top of cases that come out, attending PTAB Bar Association meetings and events, and just, following the guidance and really knowing, what's the latest that's out there. Also, just surrounding yourself with other practitioners and experts and people who have more experience than you, just making sure that you have sort of access to people, both on your team, within your firm, outside your firm, using your client, because they have a lot of experience as well. And then the other, from my perspective, what's been really helpful has been sort of seeing a litigation at a higher level, like watching over both the district court and the PTAB proceedings, and sort of just making sure that PTAB counsel is talking to litigation counsel, and making sure that, things that you say in the PTAB won't come back and hurt you in district court, and vice versa. And so that's been really important for my practice.